All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to week, what is this, 34, I think? We have finished Unit 3. At this point, you should have turned in your portfolio last week. Because of this, we are moving on to Unit 4. Now, Unit 4, we would normally have more time for. Do I expect us to finish Unit 4? No. Do I want us to get started and get as far as we can? Yes. I spent a decent amount of time putting this unit together and trying to make it more unique to you guys, especially because PLTW gives us a design problem for Unit 4 where it wouldn't really connect to what you guys know. So I tweaked it. I've made a ton of changes, and this unit is going to be a little bit different, but I still think it'll be fun for you. So Unit 4. Once you click into Unit 4, you'll see that this week's assignments are in the week 34 folder. Before I go into that folder, I want to go over what these 4 things are that are outside the Unit 4. Just like Unit 3, I had links and access for you guys to the design problems, the design constraints or requirements for Unit 3. So I'm doing that for Unit 4. The only thing that is currently missing right now is the Revit file, the base Revit file that I plan to give you. I have it, I'd say 75% done. There are still some minor tweaks that I want to make to it before giving it to you. And luckily this week you do not need it. So the first thing is the design problem itself. If you click on this link, sorry, my computer is taking its sweet time today. This will give you the commercial design problem for Unit 4. I do want to go over this really fast if my Zoom options will load. There they are. All right, so what you're doing is this is a commercial building design unit, and it's going to focus on designing a new commercial facility. This one is not undeveloped. This one is fully developed, and you're going to recognize it. If we go down here, you're going to apply your knowledge from the previous units and additional information presented during this unit, and you're going to design this commercial product. And then your portfolio that you'll be putting together throughout should include all of the deliverables below. So you will be redesigning the Good Hope building and creating a plan to renovate the structure to serve as the new 9th grade academy. So I'm taking the 9th grade building that we know is already going to be built, and I'm going to have you guys design it how you would want it as a 9th grade building, how you might enjoy it. So we're going to take the Good Hope building as it stands prior to them making any changes, and we're going to renovate it. So that Revit file I give you is going to have a lot of the regular classrooms, your generic, your common core classrooms, math, science, English, history. I'm going to have those classrooms already built into the Revit file for you. There's going to be a list of things that you're going to need to put in, just like we had to do with the Keystone Library. I have that list, and I'm going to go over that list for you momentarily. And I don't expect you to work on that list all at once. I'm going to break that list down for you into more manageable pieces once we get into the Revit design portion itself. But you can see all of these are the deliverables. What I have highlighted, and you can see here week 1, when you go to the week 1 work log, there are certain things that you need to have done. I have the stuff highlighted that you will be working on in week 1. It looks like a lot, but I promise you it isn't. It's just the background information that you need to do. It's answering these questions, talking about the architectural program, site information. You'll have to figure out the legal description, site discovery, site location map. And again, I give you more information on all of these things in the week 1 work log folder. Code requirements. So we're going to be talking about all of those things, and we're stopping right before preliminary building design. Okay, because that's going to be a next week thing. But we're just going to do all the background research this week. So that's the first thing, the commercial building design problem. Then I've got in Schoology the constraints. Again, you won't really need to access this week. This week. This goes over all of the different rooms that you're going to need to include. Rubric. You guys know what a rubric is. You can check that out. Portfolio requirements. This is the required information, the minimum required information for your portfolio at the end. Finally, week 34 folder. This has the week 1 work log. So if you click on that, you can click in and see what you need specifically for week 1. So going in, I have it linked to most of the stuff that you found before clicking into this week's folder, just into the Unit 4 folder. So complete the following items for the week 1 work log. Be sure to do your research and use resources that I have provided in Schoology. Document your research below and in your portfolio for later. Organize your research in a neat format. You will make that will make grading your project easier. You may do more than just the items listed below, but these are the minimum things that you need for this week 1 work log. You need to create your portfolio. You're expected to turn this in now. Oh, you're not expected to turn this in now, but it's a good idea to create it now so that you can build on it as you complete each step. So here's the stuff you need minimum, like starting out. Then you're going to complete the architectural program questions, the site information, and the code requirements. You're just going to gather information on those things specific to our location. All right. In the unit, in our week 34 folder, I give you a lot of stuff. I give you site discovery questions. All of this stuff can be used for gathering information on site discovery. So I've got a tax map, a topographic map, web soil survey, I don't have building codes in there right now, municipality ordinance, online library. I want you to gather information on this site. Tell me, how is it zoned? Look at the municipal ordinance map. Write a little blurb about it. What's the flood? Is there a chance of flooding? What's the flood rate in this area? Wetlands inventory, you can check that out. Are there endangered species we have to worry about? What kind of soil are we dealing with in this area? What's the tax map for this area? You can check this out. So it's just gathering information, and you're probably like, well, I don't know what questions I'm trying to answer. Like, what information do I want? There is a site discovery conclusion question. So you want to try to answer these. Do I expect you to answer all of them? Yeah, try. It's good information to talk about in your portfolio to show that you've gathered information. Okay. So that's for the site information. Portfolio, you can create that. The architectural program questions. We can go to the design problem itself. It highlights and tells you what they're asking for the architectural program. It's really all about just clicking and going through all of these documents to make sure you're not missing anything. Would it be easy for me to list it all in one? Yes, but you'd still get lost easy. Like, it's easier for me to have it broken down. Here, architecture program. Give a brief general overview of the project and project requirements. So you're just writing a blurb about the project. You're obviously not going to have a team name. Describe the goals of the project, constraints, criteria for the project, and all of these things you can talk about. Site information. I gave you that. You can talk about that. Code requirements. So it's not as bad as you think as long as you're accessing the right information. So this week, I want you working on the week 1 work log. Check out all of the documents I've provided. Start answering some of the questions and putting your portfolio together. For the submission, you can either copy and paste the stuff from your portfolio to that document, or you can include screenshots of your portfolio slides for the submission, okay? All right, hold on a moment. All right, so that's what I have for you this week. If you guys have any questions, either ask me during class or shoot me a Schoology message. Probably best to ask me in class so that I can clear it up quickly. Hope you guys have a good week, and I'll see you all later.